Man, okay, calm down, it's only up from here. I can shake this hair off, yeah, I know it's real. When I'm seeing tongue, people tell me what's the deal. Man, I'm feeling like David when I do my dance. I'm fading in the spirit. My vision kinda blurry. I'm feeling kinda woozy. I'm fading in the spirit. My vision kinda blurry. I'm feeling kinda woozy.
What's going on? What's going on? We have Vocero Omar in the house tonight.
What up? What up? What up?
What's going on, Joker?
Joker?
What's going on with your family?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How y'all doing this Thursday afternoon?
Yeah,
I'm doing well, Vocero. So thank you so much for coming on the show. You know I am a huge fan. I cannot believe you sat on a pink couch with all of that talent sitting there so quiet. And then I go to the event that they have for Genesis, and it's like, who in the hell is this up here performing? And why did I not know about his music? So welcome, Vocero, to the Vette Green Show. Thank you so much.
And I was only quiet because I was observing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch first and then act after that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be observant sometimes.
Yep. What is it? Speak less and hear often.
yeah, Yep, that's right.
So how are you gentlemen doing tonight? And thank you everybody for tuning in for another episode of the Vette Green Show. We have Vocero Omar in the house tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself. As y'all know, if y'all have been rocking with me on the morning show or the Vette Green Show, you know that Vocero is one of my favorite artists right here in the 716. So Vocero, again, welcome, and go ahead and introduce yourself to the listeners of the Vette Green Show.
What's good, listeners of the Vette Green Show? It's Vocero Omar. I'm a music artist. I'm a clothing designer. I'm a public figure generally. And pretty much wherever I go, I try to leave a good impression, good vibes. You know how it goes. It's enough bad shit going around. Might as well get some positivity while we at it.
Yeah.
I know that's right. You, I know you've been listening to Vocero's music, Joker, because you've been in the business for a while. So what do you think about Vocero and the music that he brings to the streets? Because it's different for me.
Oh yes, it's definitely different vibe. You know what I mean? It's definitely growable music. I like listening to music that help you grow, to listen to it more. You know, I like that more than something that come in real heavy. But yeah, it's definitely growable music, and I like that. You know, because it let me want to hear more and let me want to go through the catalog. You know what I mean? Because you know this thing is changing now with singles and stuff like that because of Spotify. And I think people catalogs is more important now than singles. So, and I'm saying I see you have a different variety of different things you're doing now, and you ahead of the game right now. So that's definitely a thumbs up on that one. So
keep into that. This catalog, this is what trips me out about you, Vocero, because so one of my favorites is Fact or Fiction, one of my faves, and we're definitely going to get in that. And then you have Coffee. Like, I mean, two way different genres, and you sound so good in both of them. It's like, do you even know every time I hear your music, it's like, do he even know who he is? Like, do you even know what all of this talent that you have? And not only introduce yourself, because you don't come from the 716. Hey, Tamara, you don't come from the 716. So give us a little bit about your backstory. Who is Vocero, and tell us about even how you came up with that name.
Well, I will start with where I came up with the name. I actually got the name from my wife, Latina Gina, who I actually gave her name, you know what I'm saying? But that's another story. I came to the 716 pretty much in the same way that my parents lived their life. They kind of traveled from place to place. They went where the wind told them to go. And to seem a little bit more mystical about it, but literally it was church that sent them from like North Carolina to Virginia to Maryland to Pennsylvania to New York in like 10 cities, 10 years from my childhood. So I was always used to being on the move. So the moment I seen the opportunity to do something, my at the time girlfriend, but my wife, she moved out to Western New York, and I just graduated. And I was looking at the city I was at. I was like, is this a place that I can call home? Nah. So I kind of went where she went, because there's a chance at trying something new, seeing something new. So I lived in a town actually 45 minutes away from Buffalo for about 5 years, where I kind of was taking trips back and forth performing at like the local bars, and actually ran into Mark Lee. Was the first artist that reached out to me. I did a cypher with him along with a few other artists, and from there it's pinballed into Mark Lee's a GOAT. It's pinballed into me meeting with Jay Still at WBLK. And the month that I got that interview, I was like, yeah, I need to go see what's up with Buffalo. I've already been traveling an hour a couple times a month to perform there. I just got on the radio. It's kind of a sign that this is where I need to like plant my roots at. So within like 3 months of me being on the radio for WBLK, kind of packed my shit up and just moved to Buffalo and took that leap of faith my father did when he was in North Carolina, and just drove to Maryland for no reason, off of a dream. I was like, if he did it, I could do the same thing.
Wow. So as you are going down this road towards your dream, how close do you feel that you're getting now? Because even from that interview that I did with you on the 1,000 Mile Tour, which was about a year ago, I can tell the growth. Even from your social media presence, I can tell the growth. So how do you feel that you are as far as getting closer to that dream? Because there was a post that you had put up, and you were like, I'm just going to be who I am supposed to be, not who everybody else wants me to be. And for me, that hit home because I was in that same mind frame at that time. So do you feel with that question that I just asked you, and being who you want to be, do you feel like you are closer to your dream?
I feel like that I'm on the cusp of living it right now. You know, some days I feel like I'm already in it. And at a certain point in time, I had to make that division where it's like dreams and reality. It's cliche to say you want to follow your dreams, but it's idealistic to say you're following them. But living it, that's where it starts turning to reality. Right now, I'm doing everything I said I would do when I was 16, getting ready to leave high school. So it's like, in a sense, everything that I said was going to happen is already happening. I'm ready for the next chapter. And I think it's only because I told myself I was going to do it that it's actually starting to happen. Like my brain started working backwards. Like, okay, I said I want to be here. What's going to be the step right before that, right before that, right before that, right before that? And then I kind of like thought backwards until I got to the point where I was at. And then, I don't know, time did this weird thing where I just started moving and progressing to the future. So I'm currently living my dreams, I would say. Even though I'm not where I want to be at, I'm right where I said I would be. And it don't even matter for the time frame, I would say. It's just a matter of me enjoying the trip while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen tomorrow, whether it be good or bad. So I'm about to make sure I enjoy everything and I leave that good impression. I leave a good mark. I leave something that my kids can see in the future and be like, okay, that's my dad. You know, I couldn't have a conversation with him, but I can listen to the song and now understand who my dad is. Because, you know, music got that effect sometimes. You can tell a little bit more about a person by their lyrics than them actually having an open conversation with you, you know, so.
Speaking of, would you like to introduce one of my favorite songs? We're going to get into the fact or fiction for us, and then we'll come right back, everyone. We're going to get into one of Vocero Omar's videos, and you'll see why he is one of my faves in the 716.
Yeah, buddy. I'm good video. Good video. We're going to go right to that bad boy right now.
That sucker is nice. That song is nice.
Did you do what you said you would? Go where you said you go? Dream how you used to dream? Know what you used to know? Laugh just like you used to laugh? Can't keep living in the past. Flashbacks don't never last. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it a life. I got plenty memories and company. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it a life. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it a life. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it a life. I can keep on saying that high school wasn't that long ago. Last blunt wasn't that long ago. To whom they were older on the road. No, I'm too over feet this cold, it's my discomfort zone. Left my home to build a throne by emperors and pharaohs, feared to die alone. Ay, you gon' wish for more days on this planet. Gon' miss the days you took for granted. Before we know it, deja vu becomes a disadvantage. Gave away too much to come back empty-handed. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I got plenty memories and company. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. Reservoir Park, AM to PM, I used to get lost. Always daydreaming until it was dark. Firefly beaming, I never forgot. Must be a reason. I took my son to that park, the family teams. I'm wishing my dad could see us. Feel like he helping me push on both of these swings, cause they was the push that I needed. That's when I thought I started singing in Reservoir Park. Started believing in Reservoir Park. Seeing Big Bro perform on stage made me wanna leave my mark. Now that outline made of chalk, I found the meaning of Reservoir Park while I was dreaming of Reservoir Park. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I got plenty memories and company. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. Lucky me. Did you do what you said you would? Go where you said you go? Dream how you used to dream. Know what you used to know. Laugh just like you used to laugh. Can't keep living in the past. Flashbacks don't never last. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. Uncomfortably. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. Uncomfortably.
Every single time I listen to your music, somebody tell me who you hear.
Oh man, you know what you remind me of? The lead singer from Mid Condition.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
You can sing too. I feel like move over, Drake.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like you can hold a ballad. You have this Vocero. I swear, if you all met him in person, he can be so quiet, and you have all this creativity in you. Let's play another one of his songs just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So y'all just heard that one. Y'all heard the ballad. Like, move over, Drake. Here comes Vocero. And then sometimes you give me Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. Not trying to say that you're these people because you're Vocero, but you have this talent about you that is just, and like you can go in the different areas and you can still hold your own. Like you can still stand up in that area, no matter if you're on stage with Latina Gina, which is your wife, and I love you guys together. Coffee, definitely my other favorite. And then you have this song. You know what I mean? Let's play another one, y'all, and then we'll come right back. We're gonna.
I have the what video was it? That was Facts and Fiction.
Yeah,
no, that was Flashbacks Don't Last.
Yeah, no, that.
Okay. Yeah. This is the song right here. Another joint.
Stepdad don't like my real dad cause he watch my mom smoke crack. My mama fighting them demons and they both go way back. I grew up living on welfare, I know damn well it's a trap. Yeah, tell it like it is, like it ain't, and like it was. That's a tell it like it is, like it ain't, and like it was. That's a tell it like it is, like it ain't, and like it was. Grandma police all agree with me when I say word is bomb. That's a tell it like it is, like it ain't, and like it was. That's a tell it like it is, like it ain't, and like it was. That's a tell it like it is, like it ain't, and like it was. Grandma police all agree with me when I say word is bomb. That's a fact, that's a fact, yeah. Tell it like it is, that's a fact, yeah. Tell it like it is, that's a fact, yeah. Tell it like it is, switch don't be trip on. Tell it like it is, that's a fact, yeah. tell it like it is. That's a fact, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell it like it. That's a fact, that's a fact, yeah. That's a fact, yeah, yeah. That's a fact.
Thank God I don't look like what I've been through.
That part.
Quick outro for ya.
Yeah, that joint right there, fire. I like that joint. Definitely remind me of Wiz Khalifa a lot too. Yeah, it does.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, yeah. That's a fact.
You know, Wiz Khalifa, I actually was like highly influenced by him
Tell
in
it
high
like
school.
it is.
When he did the Mac and Drake
Tell
on the
it
high
like
school.
it is. That's a fact. Yeah. Tell it like it is. That's a fact.
So you hear some Wiz in there too.
Yeah, I hear some Wiz. Yeah, I hear Wiz up in there. You know, I'm in his hometown right now, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know his sister. She good people.
Let's talk about this cover art. Talk to me about the cover art that's on this particular song that just
So
played.
Fact or Fiction?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I'm a huge anime fan. I don't think I make that much of a secret when it comes to my music or even stuff that's like right here. Highly inspired by like the animation world because, you know, I feel like a lot of times when it comes to the music, you got to put your best foot forward. And I feel like my interest is going to align with my fans. So that cover actually was like a spinoff to Akira, one of like the most popular anime movies like ever created. So just wanted to give my fans like a little like nod, like, okay, we're on the same page, you know what I'm saying? So even with the cover art, that's just literally like the Akira outfit and everything, and just me flipped on it. And a lot of my cover arts are like spin-offs of like anime, or it's either original or a spin-off. And I get like the same two people I work with from Brazil. And honestly, they're the most greatest guys I ever met, to be honest. I'm surprised that language barrier ain't a thing. But those are pretty much my go-tos when it comes to animation or, you know, graphic design. So they've pretty much been working with me close for the past 3 years now. So, yeah. So shout out to Mario Melanin, who actually did that one. And he's my animator for, like, stuff behind me. And the previous songs was made by Gabriel Del Silva. So shout out to those. You mean my black people down in Brazil. I'm saying,
Okay.
keep up loud, my brother.
Okay. Who's your favorite anime character?
Favorite
Who
anime
modeled
character?
yourself after? Yeah.
I really don't got one. I don't even got a favorite anime because I watch so much and it changes with the seasons. And I'm kind of protagonist in certain animes because they kind of be talking their shit and I'd be like, all right, I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So if I was to say randomly, if I had to pick one, Vegeta, off rip, you know what I'm saying? Vegeta. And he ain't the fan favorite, but you know what I'm saying? He got his moments.
Okay. Oh, do you watch anime at all, Joker?
No, I'm too busy working.
Not even like Dragon Ball Z a little bit. You know, even that's like the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
I work 24/7, 365. You know, I work for myself, so it's like I barely have time to watch movies.
Nah, I feel you.
You know,
It's been getting like that lately for me.
I pay attention to like stuff like if you on my feeds, I pay attention to stuff like that. If I see something, and then I elaborate with that. But I'm a busy man. I really stay focused. What do you see yourself in 5 years in your career?
Where I see myself in 5 years, actually having my own animation on Netflix. I see myself having my own graphic novel. I see myself traveling the country promoting that graphic novel and anime series. You know, music is also like it's an extension of myself, but I do realize music is there to sell other things. And maybe that's why my approach is a little bit different, because it's like, all right, well, if music is all I have and like my windpipe crush for whatever random reason, what do I have at that point? Well, I still got what's up here. You know what I'm saying? So in 5 years from now, I see me extending my reach past the music, you know, meeting with the fans in those, what they like to call B and C market cities, you know what I mean? Yeah. Doing those promo tours there, speaking to the people, getting in front of people, hearing people's concerns, and putting those things into my music if I'm still able to do that, or putting them into a TV show or anything, just like expanding myself, you know, bringing my family along for the ride, giving my friends and family members a platform to like display their talents, and, you know, really just expand and trying to make it to where we turn in this business into like a corporation. You know what I'm saying? And of course, performing at the biggest stages around the country, you know, that's always nice to toss in. But it's
And
more so about the ride, more so about the journey than, the monetary amount, because I want to look back and say, I was able to do that, have the videos and pictures to show for it.
That's what's up.
Mhm. I see a lot more artists are not staying with the music for very long. For instance, Rihanna, she seems very happy not in the music anymore, as if, like you just said, the music was a basis, a means to the end for her so she can get comfortable, but it doesn't seem to really be her passion anymore. Or maybe she evolved and she grew. Do you think that that's going to happen more and more, that for some people music is more of a means to an end than something they really want to continue to pursue or pursue at all?
So I think it depends on that person themselves. For me personally, I've always heard and had in my mind that when you get to a certain level, they like to put you on like a time frame where you pretty much can have like a shelf life. They like to put that on a lot of artists. So the smart artists would figure out how to extend their shelf lives. The artist that's not too really business savvy will like, all right, I'm gonna ride this shit out till I get expired. And then you got special cases like Snoop Dogg, but then again, he did diversify his talents and bring it into the movie industry and, and all that. But I feel like the longer you want to actually stay involved with the music industry, the more you'll learn to diversify yourself and not just be about the music, because people buy into your personality. We're literally like public figures. You guys are public figures.
Yeah, it's like transforming yourself to a full brand.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I can see a lot of people doing that. I see a lot of artists doing that now, especially things going on with Spotify right now. I think you can see more of that now, since things is breaking down to where, it ain't gonna be fun no more to do music. Now they're gonna transition and build a brand into other things, like you said, movies, things you want to do. I can see that coming real soon. You know what I mean? And building catalogs in other situations. Then some might stay in that field. Some might stay there and just build their catalog and be consistent. And just do as much as they can, you know what I'm saying? And on top of doing extra things, though, I can see that very, very soon. I can see that really transition very fast right now.
Yeah. It's good that you have a plan in place already, and it doesn't just include music. I feel like some people may fall into a deep hole because music is the only thing that they have. So it's really good that you do have these other avenues that you want to pursue. Let's talk about the clothing line, because I love the designs.
Yeah, so the clothing line, when I started creating it, I kind of, they always say artists should have merch they sell. And with me, everything that I do, I like to be, to the best of my abilities, to make it over the top. To catch your eye, to catch that impression and hold it a little bit longer than the next guy. And when I was making like my shirts and everything, I've had ideas pitched to me. People saying, yeah, I should probably put some lyrics on the shirt, just put my name on there. And honestly, if you go back to some of my Facebook posts, you will see a lot of my early developments of my merch. And it literally was just like my name on the shirt, or literally just like my logo on the shirt. And it didn't really feel true to my brand itself. So it's like, all right, well, my brand is more so outspoken. It's loud. It's like charismatic. So what I had to do was try to find something that reflects that. And I took the two biggest inspirations for me personally, like African history and 90s fashion, and try to blend it together. So that's where I kind of got the style for Tribe. And that's why I call it Tribe, because, what I mean? I still don't know what tribe I'm from personally. That's a whole nother story. I don't really want to do the 23andMe with the data breach and all, but I wanted to blend the two things that was I held most personal to me and put that and use that and sell that, because I feel like that'll be something that people will get behind, whether they're a 90s fan or just like 90s color palettes, or there's actually like pro-black and wanted to rep something that kind of reminded them of like Africa's colors. Only the many countries in Africa, their colors usually like green, red, black. Some of them got yellow. So I try to use that and make a whole merch line based on those right there. So my brand is Tribe, and I did a second brand, 1990X. So I'm no longer like kind of limited by choosing one or the other, depending on what thing I'm about to drop. So that's pretty much what I took and ran with it. And it took probably like 3 months to develop my website. And it was like a lot of trial and error. And luckily I had a friend that was working with me on my job that was just like my second biggest critic, because I'm always my biggest, but he was like, no, that doesn't work. No, this website loads too slow. He was like one of those kind of friends. Like, he would actually give me like the raw, like, consumer opinion. You know what I'm saying? So he helped me develop my website. So shout out to Dom. I just want to make that clear. He really helped me bring it together. And I also had a lot of people on the way helping me, people from my own home camp. My wife, her cousin, who was a big supporter of mine, my brothers, everybody kind of helped bring it together. And then when I finally had the merch itself, I had to find ways to approach it differently. You know, everybody do t-shirts. Well, I'm going to do leggings. Everybody, and then people start doing leggings. Well, now I got air fresheners. And if people start doing air fresheners, now I got action figures. And they got action figures. Well, I got hats, and they got hats. Well, I got bucket hats, but it's corduroy. So it's like I'm always trying to find a way to stay one step ahead. So although you can get it from them, they're not going to be like this quality. You know what I'm saying? And I utilize drop shipping because that's honestly like the most easiest way to get that entry into that kind of thing and build your whole website with Shopify around drop shipping. But then very quickly I realized I can save more money and make more money if I was just to order in bulk from China. So that's what I did a couple times. And honestly, I made my money back thousands of times over. So yeah, we got here. We're still trying to look at it like Nike looks at it. So if Nike can do it, and the reason why I can't do it, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I love how you think so big. I mean, that's so awesome because a lot of people don't think like that, right? I have conversations with people all the time, and Joker, you can probably chime in on this as well. A lot of people don't think that big outside of what it is that they're doing. They think very, very small, but you sitting here having I am really enjoying this conversation because you're teaching me. I'm learning. I'm sure even if you're watching a replay of this, and thank you if you are going to reach some other people because you're freely giving advice. You know, that's just let go and just let the Most High. Just let go and let the Most High. That's all I can say. You have a definite presence about you, Vocero Omar. Definite presence about you. So talk to us about the song Coffee with you and Latina Gina.
Coffee came from a moment that we kind of had on one of the mornings that I woke up a little bit too early, and she kind of cooked me. Wow. Made me the best cup of coffee I ever had in my life. And when that happened, I kind of just like took a sip and just hit it with the coffee. And she kind of chuckled. I'm like, we probably should make a song about this. And I think that's how a lot of my songs like start, with just me saying something random, doing something random, and just be like, we probably should do something with this instead of just letting it just like sit there. So, I mean, with that was actually the first song me and Latina Gina professionally released, although there are plenty that's somewhere around the internet that if you want to do the digging, I'm not going to really send you there and tell you because I want to put our best foot forward. But first song we professionally released together, and it was one of the funnest process I had. Real easy going, and usually with us being two artists with the kind of like solo artist mind state, we kind of clash in the studio. Like we have a hard time figuring out what the final song is going to sound like. It's like, no, I think it should sound like this. I think it should sound like that. But with this song, it was so smooth. The whole process was just easy to do, and we formed it around something that we felt like a lot of people can relate to. Like, you know what I mean? Some people drink tea in the morning, but we love our coffee. So we're going to make a song about it and make those sexual innuendos in the midst of it so people get the idea. It's not just about the coffee. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. And I love the expansion of both of your talents. Like a couple of times, like I've been listening to your music, you know, and I'm listening to Coffee a few times today, and a couple of times I had to stop and say, oh my God, like I really know her. I know this woman that's singing this song. I know this guy that's rapping these lyrics. Like I know them because it definitely sounds like something that I would have been listening to, you know, some years back definitely on the radio. It's like it's one of those type of songs. A lot of your songs are, and you don't even seem bothered that you're very sure of yourself, right? And you're shaking your head, Joker, because it's just like you're just so calm in knowing that you have this talent and you're not even bothered by any of it, it seems like. Or maybe I'm just reading into that. I'm usually, are you bothered by any of what's going on with the independent artistry? Because there's
not really. I mean, it's really just me expressing myself. Like even how I create songs or what I write for, like I kind of write it for some things to be picked up on later down the line. But generally, I'm just trying to leave a legacy. So when my kids finally get of age, because they're already like humming some of my things, I kind of just want them to be able to hear me and my thoughts in entirety if I'm not able to explain it. So, I mean, none of this really bothers me when it comes to the creation process, the writing process, anything that I even put out. I know like social media is my digital footprint as is. So I kind of had to come in terms with what the world is right now. And, it's a curve when it comes to like generations, but I'm just trying to get with the times and not be too far behind, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really unbothered when it comes to it. I'm just like, I'm ready to be at my 100%. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, and I think you are. I think you've got into your 100%, and now you starting at 50 at another level, and then you going to the other 100%, because even that short time frame that I've known you, I can see the growth, and then hearing your music just added another layer to who Vocero is. Because remember, you came in with this dial. Well, not the. Remember there used to be
the puppet.
The puppet. Yeah, but that there used to be a show that came on. Like you really are so 90s, because I remember growing up seeing shows like there were still shows like that. So he came into the studio with the puppet, and I'm like, he's so shy in all of this. And then I hear this music, and I'm like, oh my God. And then each body of work that I listen to of yours is so different. It's not all the same thing. And it seems like you're comfortable with trying new things. Are you comfortable with trying your voice at different things, whether it's like singing, which it sounds like you can. It sounds like you can really sing, or rapping. Are you afraid or nervous at all trying different things, trying your voice out in different genres like that?
I would say that in a sense, I'm always scared of rejection, but being scared isn't the reason not to do it. And I honestly have ambitions that I want to cover as many genres as possible, to be honest. Like, one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to like singing is like big band music, right? So I want to be in a Frank Sinatra kind of situation, right? I got like 18 motherfuckers behind me playing and me singing in ballrooms and shit one day. So it's like, I got to work my way up to that. It's kind of the thinking backwards. If I want to be in this Frank Sinatra's position, even if I'm just singing his covers, which I probably will write my own, but I have to do what's necessary to be able to project my voice, to be able to develop that stage presence, to be able to write songs that captures you, like You Make Me Feel So Young, which is my favorite song of all time. So nothing really scares me, but nothing really scares me to the fact that I won't try it, Ooh, do you mind if I grab my charger? I'm at like 5%.
Go ahead. We can go to another song.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We have Vocero Omar in the building. Go ahead, Joker. I'm just
yeah.
Mr. No Battery in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What I want to play next? I just got the video and the one song. We put on another song.
Yeah, we can play Coffee.
A different song from a different artist.
Yep, you can put on Sedasia.
Okay.
And then we have Coffee also.
Because I don't got coffee though. I don't got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. Tell him like it is, like it ain't, like it was. That is my joint. Oh my goodness. And thank you, everybody. I forgot that we're on live. I'm going through my emails and stuff on here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for another episode of the Vette Green Show. Tonight, we have one of my favorite artists in the 716, Mr. Vocero Omar, in the building. Make sure you go and download his music. him and Latina Gina, because they have that grown folks music that I like to listen to. They have that grown folks.
Through at this beat, clear your mind, make you groove. You can be anywhere, just remember when you bust your favorite move. Was it electric? Or the cha-cha? Real smooth now. Hit the nay-nay. Or the beatbox. Get it started. Let me see you do the shuffle. Left, right, put a bottom on that. DJ, switch up the program. I don't wanna hear another slow jam. Put you back into it, do your dance. Get this party started. Lights on shots, now we vibing. Hands in the air like we don't care. Turn around and let me see you throw it there. Get this party started. Don't matter your location, no it don't. We party like a vacation. Yeah, we do. Anyone from any nation, no matter where you from, just come on out and do your favorite dance. Cause we got the vibes, we got the vibes. And we here all night, yeah, all night. You know what we're here for. So let's switch up the tempo. You can salsa, do the salsa, to the wobble, baby wobble. Shoot, 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 to the 2C. Let me see you do the shuffle. Left, right, put a bottom on that. DJ, switch up the program. I don't wanna hear another slow jam. Put you back into it, do your dance. Get this party started. Lights on shots, now we vibing. Hands in the air like we don't care. Turn around and let me see you throw it there. Get this party started. Oh, what a time to be alive. No need to hold it on the side. Leave it all on the floor. You can do your dance, it'll be alright. What a time to be alive. No need to hold it on the side. Leave it all on the floor. You could do your dance. DJ, switch up the program. I don't wanna hear another slow jam. Put you back into it, do your dance.
Yeah, that was old sister Deja right there. She's definitely going to be on tour next summer. She's doing what she do. We live here on the Vette Green Show. You know what I mean? We can go into a quick commercial break, and we will be right back, right here, doing what we do best, all day, every day.
Everybody know I'm the best? In what category? In everything. Name one. We got the best rappers. We literally started rap. You might have started it, but we elevated the game. Public Enemy, Rakim, Run DMC. Tupac, Biggie, Nas. R&B then. Don't do that to yourself. Keith Sweat, Rick James, Bobby Brown. Boys to Men, Drew Hill, Jodeci. Ooh, yeah. New Edition, Prince, Whitney Houston. Let me begin this. What you doing here? Because I deserve to be in the conversation. Okay, what you got? Usher, 50 Cent, Alicia Keys, Snoop Dogg, SWV, Escape, Outkast, Eminem, Missy Elliott, Soulja Boy, you, Michael Jackson. He got y'all with that one. What you doing here? Because we got good music too. Yeah, y'all over with. Beyonce, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Rihanna, Dr. Dre, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Britney Spears. Okay, let's just come to agreement that we all got talent. You right. Yeah, facts. What about me? Get y'all there.
No doubt. Yeah, we would definitely play his.
Oh,
He was like,
gracious.
what about me?
Yeah, we go ahead and play Coffee right now. We're definitely gonna check this out right here. The new track. You and your wife, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna check this out. I can't wait to hear this right here.
No, I'm not the sweetest girl, I'm not the bitter yet. I'm just trying to start this cream and get some coffee with you.
You hear that?
No, I'm not the sweetest girl, I'm not that bitter yet. I can't help it if I want you, but I won't choose. What's my favorite fragrance? See the way it's perfume. Girl, you finer than this one we finna consume. Sugar, how you got me craving junk food. Yeah, do you mine. If I take a bite, if I wine and dine in you, I go straight to your thighs. Girl, you know I'm awfully picky. I get stingy over mines. And although I'm skinny, I got big feelings for you. I think that I want you. Hope you come through. Bring that wet and umbrellas to this monsoon. Before you tell me what you will and what you won't do, let me kill it right about it just like Sun Tzu.
I just wanna get some. I just wanna get some. I just wanna get some. I just wanna get some.
Although you not the sweetest, girl, you not that bitter. I'm just trying to stack this cream and get some coffee with you, yeah. Get some coffee with you, yeah. Get some coffee with you, yeah.
I just wanna get some. I just wanna get some.
Although you not the sweetest, girl, you not that bitter. I'm just trying to stack this cream and get some coffee with you, yeah. Get some coffee with you, yeah. Get some coffee with you, yeah.
I just wanna get some. I just wanna get some. Although I'm not the sweetest boy, I'm not the bitter, yeah. I'm just trying to get your cream and brew some coffee for you, yeah. Funny thing is that I want you to, especially that morning wood. Ooh, ooh, you taste like mocha latte in my cup. Somewhere is the afternoon, I mix it with rum. Then I'll end up giving you some. First thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, when you wake me up. Fill this cup with love and I'd be drunk and I would drown.
Yeah. That's fire. Fire. Like that.
Shouldn't be his outfit.
Everybody Roscoe Dash right there. That's right. Roscoe Dash flavor right there.
Right? Isn't that song so fire? So you see what I'm talking about when I say just not even the vocal range, just the range that you use your talent is just so crazy to me. And thank you everybody for tapping in. Hey Mason, I see you on the tune in. Tamara, thank you so much. Oh, okay. She want that cuss. She want to be his coffee, okay?
Yeah, that's fire.
I gotta go grab these dogs real quick so we can go to one more.
So you go to commercial break. You know what I'm saying? No doubt that. They just some coffee, y'all. You gotta go ahead and get that coffee. That joint is definitely flavor right there. He need to do a video for that. He need to definitely do a video for that right there. No doubt, man. We are here live and direct right here on the Vette Green Show. You know what I mean? The reboot. You know what I'm saying? No doubt.
Hey, how are you doing? My name is Lamar, and I'm the creator of a new sketch comedy show coming soon called The Sketch Project. So come check us out. It's funny as What? I can't say bro, you. Coming soon, the new show called The Sketch Project. You put the fun in funny? Yo, who write this Oh, I can't say neither. Coming soon, the new show called The Sketch Project. Yo, love it like Jada loves Tupac. Wait, what? Too soon? Just watch the show, all right? It's funny and I'm broke. How's that? Is that better?
It's off the chain right there. You know what I mean? We right here live direct here on the Vette Green Show. Doing the do. Put in your comments what y'all like about the music we've been playing, the artist doing his thing. He's back in effect, Mr. Omar in the house.
Yeah,
I gotta check
guys, my
dogs
bad.
and niggas barking. I gotta make sure everybody's trying to kill us up in here, y'all.
No doubt. We back here, you know what I'm saying? Everybody fresh. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to do a drinky drink, you know that. You know.
Some good old OJ.
I know that's right.
So how are you enjoying life right now? How do you enjoy life when you are not with the kids? I see that you are definitely a family man. I love that about you and Latina Gina. Like y'all really are like just couple excellence. And I know not to say that people don't have problems. Like I'm not naive enough to think that, but I love how you both are like this united front and how you're raising your kids. So how do you continue to like stay sane and not forget about Vocero and you know, just have that time for you? How do you do that for yourself?
It helps that my wife she comes from the same background as me, you know, church driven, kind of like led us to being from place to place to place. So we're kind of like two kindred spirits, and I swear we probably met in the past lifetime. But it helps that I got someone that understands my plight and wants the same thing I want and wants for me just as much as I want for her. So without her being the person she was, a lot of the things wouldn't be possible. Like, you know how you said like last year you met me and I was just a little shy, you know what I mean? When I met her, I was even shyer. She actually brought me out of my shell. She brought me out of that cocoon. So with me meeting her and being able to like build my career and like chase my dream and make everything a reality, she's really the most important piece to my puzzle. Like without her, I really wouldn't have been able to be as expressive as I am. I wouldn't know how to like tap into my emotions to where I can express myself properly, because man, my childhood was not easy, and moving from place to place honestly led me to be a quiet person. When in some situations it will make you more prone to speaking and being outgoing, because like nothing's really temporary, nothing really lasts forever. Everything's kind of temporary. But with her, I found something that's kind of like forever, you know. So even with that, I'm able to balance like my work, which honestly I'm currently working on not having to work, because I feel like the work that's important is the career. You know what I'm saying? And if it was up to my job, none of this would even be happening right now. So she's keeping me sane through that. She's keeping me sane by giving me that ground to where I get off of work and I find my kingdom inside of my home when my kids run up to me and my baby hugs me like he's my superhero, like I'm his superhero. And my son looks at me like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I brought all the life into the house. So it's like having that home, like, to tether me down when I'm like, my brain tends to take me up into space. Like, she's my tether back to the earth.
She brings you your peace.
Exactly.
And that's awesome. And like I've had separate conversations with both of you. And one of the things that stands out most from both of you is how united you are and how dedicated you are to each other and pushing each other. Mm-hmm. You know, I remember the last conversation that I had with Latina Gina. I was working on this concept that I'm still working on about fathers, and then all of a sudden, Joker, I think I may have told you about this. We're having a conversation, and she's telling me what a great dad you are, and it's like things like that really matter, and especially a lot of times with women, we don't have that support, you know. So to hear that you do have that support and to be able to actually see it, like you're living it, it makes a huge difference. And your baby's running up to you because you are their superhero. And I love that one of them is into music also, right?
Mm-hmm. My oldest son, Eli.
Is it your son that's into music?
Yeah.
Yeah. How does he emulate? Who does he emulate more, mommy or daddy?
I would say Eli.
Maybe himself.
Yeah, I would say Eli is hell bent on having his own journey and finding his own way, which I'm not even mad at. Because, you know, there's parents that try to push their kids into doing what they want them to do, try to live their life vicariously through their kids. But generally, we just give them the tools to be able to express themselves and figure out where they want to go from there. So with Eli, he likes producing a lot. You know, we get him on the iPad or on the laptop. He has like Garage Studio on the iPad, and he just like makes beats in his free time. And with my baby, you occasionally catch him humming and singing different tones that we sing throughout the day. So it's like, I already know it's rubbing off on them. But generally, I want them to be able to find music how we was able to find it. And I don't want to really put too much pressure on them, because too much pressure on the kid will scare them off from doing anything, even if they actually liked it. You know what I'm saying? I like baseball as a kid. And my dad, I was something that I liked playing But when my dad kind of took it a little too serious, I kind of fell off. Although I love playing it just because I got to spend time with my dad, throwing the ball on how to catch, home run, trying to get a home run or whatever. He showed my games. But the moment he took it a little too serious, I'm like, I think we'll do something else.
So what's next for Vocero?
What's next for Vocero is I'm sorry about the iPad slider. I have over for the second.
Oh, you're fine.
Next for Vocero is expansion. I've been alluding to it a lot on social media, but I've never been the type of person to stay in one place for too long. And even being in Buffalo for 35 years, I try to make a healthy effort to try to get out as much as possible through mutual connections. And recently I met one of the, sometimes you come across key figures who kind of change your directions and directories. I met my guy Armani Works, and he is the person that is like kindred spirit as well. And with him, he's on the move all the time. He's a traveling musician. I feel like he's a staple in the Buffalo musician community. He's a pianist, but
Armani Works.
He's constantly moving. And even last month, he was in Detroit twice, actually. Once at a Bootsy Collins concert. And 2 weeks ago, he was in Detroit for an artist that was signed to a label, and she was having a big bash and performing and everything. So New York City we went to 3 weeks ago. So at this point in time in Buffalo, we're trying to make sure that we bring a little piece of Buffalo to these other places, but we're looking to expand and figure out where we can set our roots too. So I got love for Buffalo. It's the best city I've ever lived in. I lived in a lot of fucking cities, but I think it might be time that we take it a little bit further, you know what I'm saying? And then, so we got something that we can bring back as like a trophy, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, we did it. Y'all can do it too. And, with me doing a 1,000-mile tour, that was like the first taste that I got of being like a traveling musician. And I'm kind of hungry now. Can't give me a little taste without me wanting to get the whole dish, So I think the next step is expansion. And I met a lot of great talent here, a lot of great artists. And I see them on the same type of time, like 14 Mafia. I look up to them so much. It is crazy because they're younger than me, but I really look up to them so much because how they move as a unit. And they remind me of my team when we first started. And it's like seeing them do the moves that they do and seeing other people kind of like gravitate towards them. Like, okay, I see that. And it's like, when I look at these other artists that's in Buffalo area, I don't know why some people have that type of stigma where it's like competition when it's like everything you can learn from. And with them, I learned so much even hanging around them for the past year. I learned so much about how to move and like other artists that's like Akil Ali, like just how he damn near travels every other week, goes somewhere new. And it's like, okay, that's
and always popping out in my hometown. He performed at the first annual Stony Street Fest, and one of the very first songs he performed, I was like, "What the hell?" Like this music just be popping out of nowhere. He's another one that's underground and very, very talented.
So it's like it's about time for me to follow suit. I can't stay here for too long without feeling a little bit of unfulfilled. It's good to this is a huge city. I don't know, some people who may not be local may not realize it, but Buffalo is a really big city, but it's also small in a sense if you don't leave and don't get to see the rest of the world for what it is. So I think expansion is a necessary step, going to different cities, towns, villages, low key. I really want to get to the point where my name is being spoken of into every little town and village in New York State. And then we go to the bigger cities in New York City and make the name for myself. So by the time I get to, I was already living in Syracuse, but like Rochester, Syracuse, New York City, obviously, Buffalo. And I think the other one that's the next biggest is maybe Binghamton. But like, I think those are the major ones of New York State. But by the time I get to those and really be in a moment where like I'm a household name, I need to make sure all the little smaller cities I've already touched, one way or the next. And then, little by little, I want to see the world and I'm going to see the world. So I can't do that from right here. You only can do but so much from the phone.
Right.
Ooh, he spoke a lot. I see that. Hey, Jeffrey, I see you out there. Thank you so much for tuning in to the newest episode of the Vette Green Show. We have Vocero Omar on with us today. What's your thoughts, Joker?
My thoughts is keep doing what you're doing. I travel.
Hey.
I've been traveling for 30 years.
Mhm.
Yeah, from Atlanta, South Carolina, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Indianapolis. I mean, New York, Charlotte. Yeah, I got a following all through there. So it's a learning experience, and you know people and all that. But yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man, and go for your dreams and make it do what it do. And I can see that you already in your marketing wave. So you know what I mean on the
Mhm.
physical side. So keep doing that. It's working. It's working.
Right.
Even if you don't see it, it's working. Yeah,
Word.
yeah. Definitely.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm looking forward to your success. That I don't know why I heard that. Like I'm looking forward to your success because you are going to be so successful, and you are very confident as you sit up here, but it's not a ignorant confidence. It is listen, I know this talent I have. I'm just going along with the journey of everything and the good and bad experiences. So,
Mhm.
Vocero, I want to say thank you for joining me tonight. This is definitely is one of my most memorable interviews, conversations.
Yaks. Nah.
Oh God, seriously, you
Awesome. It's awesome.
definitely most memorable conversation. I can't wait to sit back on my couch and watch it back because this was an easy conversation. It's different. Sometimes everybody that sits down and have a conversation is not an easy conversation. This was a really great conversation. You speak like you've already made it, which is a first for me. Like you have spoken it to existence, and you are just going through the journey to get there. Like, I don't know, God, whatever you have planned for Vocero, I guess you needed him to hear that tonight because it came across my heart to let you know that.
Yeah.
And thank you, everybody, for joining us. Vocero, would you like to leave the listeners of the Vette Green Show with anything? Or we can also rock out to Fact or Fiction. That's a fact.
Yeah. Still rock out the fact of fiction. But I would like to leave with this. In December, if you're in Buffalo, I'm going to have 2 events. One for the second round of the 1,000-mile tour, and the second one I'm doing the Christmas event. So follow me, all social media platforms, Vocero Omar. It's like well, let me point it right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Follow that right there. Just put the @ in front of it. All social media platforms, streaming platforms. Although I prefer you to just follow me on social media, I'll redirect you to wherever you need to go from there. And don't forget to share this video. You know what I'm saying? She's not doing this for no reason. Like y'all participation is literally while we up here. You know what I mean?
That's
Y'all
right.
the most important part. Like
Yes.
A hell of a platform. Hell of a platform. That's for sure.
oh yeah.
What about you, Joker? Would you like to leave the listeners of the Vette Green Show with anything? This has been such my whole spirit is just like
Yeah, no doubt. This is one of them fresh advices I'm giving. I'm changing up in the game. Is I see you building your catalog, and a new wave right now is to build your catalog.
Mhm.
Don't focus on one single. Keep building your catalog. When I say building your catalog, I mean some people do one song a month and all that. It's time to upgrade because things is changing. I see you ahead of the game already because you definitely building your catalog. Keep going, the pace you're going. You know what I mean? Eventually you're gonna do a little faster, but your pace is excellent right now, though. That's a
Yeah.
fact. And it's quality, and it's consistent quality too. It ain't too many artists that's really doing that right now. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying and they coming out with stuff every week or every month, but the quality changes up a lot. But you's consistent with it, and you one of the first artists I've talked with that I've listened to that's very consistent. Keep doing that. It's gonna work for you.
Word. A lot of the stuff I've been releasing kind of old too.
wow.
I can't tell. You ahead of your time then.
Yeah.
You really are. You really are. I'm so looking forward to where this journey takes you, the good and the bad, and be willing to accept the good with the bad and know that it's just all molding you. But I got a feeling that you already know all of that. Like you already know all of that.
Yeah.
Which is so amazing. I think that's what makes this interview even more great because I really feel my grand dogs are trying to come in. I done held them off there enough. They're like, enough. No more talking. but I really do feel as though you are walking in the right direction. And I'm going to continue to say my prayers for everything that you and Latina Gina have going on, and pray over those babies, and, you know, just continue to be great. Don't let, just like you said on that post some months ago, like, be who you already know you are, because the people who are meant to be in your corner and your fans like myself are going to continue to gravitate towards you and your music. And I cannot wait to hear just a straight ballad, because I know one's coming, or one is in the vault somewhere.
Yeah.
Is one in the vault somewhere with you just singing?
Yeah, I would say that, but right now the closest thing out would probably be Don't Let Me Go.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Don't Let Me Go probably be the closest thing. But yeah, I definitely got some stuff with me just straight singing. But I do gotta release it. I'm not up the front.
That's what's up. That's what's up. To God be the glory. Well, thank you everybody for joining us for another episode of the Vette Green Show. Make sure you catch us tomorrow morning on the morning show with the Joker and your girl Vette Green. And make sure you are streaming Vocero's music on all music platforms, correct?
Yeah, but preferred title or Apple Music.
I saw that. I learned that from you.
That's right. That's right. No doubt.
Got to get my third of a penny properly.
Yeah. Spotify changed the game up, and I just had no marketing class before I came on. It's crazy right now. So yeah, that's a perfect way to go right now. You ahead of your game. Yeah, cause say you've been ahead of your game. So, this video right here, y'all. Y'all check out this video. We catch y'all tomorrow morning on the morning show. We out.
Good night, y'all.
No, I ain't finna follow no. Did you do what you said you would? Go where you said you go? Dream how you used to dream, know what you used to know. Laugh just like you used to laugh, can't keep living in the past. Flashbacks don't never last. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I got plenty memories and company. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I can keep on saying that high school wasn't that long ago. Last blunt wasn't that long ago. To whom they were older on the road. No, I'm too over feet this cold, it's my discomfort zone. Left my home to build a throne. My emperors and pharaohs fear to die alone. Ay, you gon' wish for more days on this planet. You gon' miss the days you took for granted. Before we know it, deja vu becomes a disadvantage. Gave way too much to come back empty-handed. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I got plenty memories and company. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. Reservoir Park, AM to PM, I used to get lost. Always daydreaming until it was dark. Firefly beaming, I never forgot. Must be a reason. I took my son to that park, the family teams. I'm wishing my dad could see us. Feel like he helping me push on both of these swings, cause there was the push that I needed. That's when I thought I started singing in Reservoir Park. Started believing in Reservoir Park. Seeing Big Bro perform on stage made me wanna leave my mark. Now the outline made a chalk. I found the meaning of Reservoir Park while I was dreaming of Reservoir Park. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I got plenty memories and company. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. You showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. I still can't remember dreams, but lucky me, you showed up in the nick of time. You showed up giving it life. Lucky me. Did you do what you said you would? Go where you said you go? Dream how you used to dream, know what you used to know. Laugh just like you used to laugh, can't keep living in the past. Flashbacks don't never last. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably. I ain't finna fall asleep uncomfortably.